Why did we cancel our appointment today? Because we can't get down the road.
Over the past 2 years, a pressing concern has arisen. The primary access road to our cabin has been experiencing escalating erosion. As each winter draws to a close, the road's degradation accelerates, exposing large rocks, tree roots, and retaining substantial moisture in certain sections.
One big waterfall is coming down the driveway. All the way down.
This winter was exceptionally harsh, with over 6 feet of snowfall on the driveway and average temperatures consistently below zero. Our primary concern was the substantial alteration of the road as the permafrost penetrated the soil, causing the 6-inch base to melt.
It is so mucky and saturated. We've had well over 5-6 days of rain and snow, and there's just nothing you can do. You just gotta let it dry. And unfortunately, we are not going to get those days because we're supposed to get more snow in the coming days.
The erosion intensified, and the clay retained significant moisture in certain areas, rendering the road impassable. We were left with no choice but to reevaluate priorities and commit significant funds to this road. In seeking a competent contractor, our community identified a highly recommended individual. He brought the required expertise, equipment, and time to effectively address our road's needs. Follow us as we show you step by step the process as we rejuvenate our road that leads to our cabin.
This road that leads up to our cabin has been an absolute nightmare this year. I know you're probably tired of me talking about it, but I'm telling you, unless you're up here, it's frustrating. We have gotten sort of one day of sunshine and then 2 or 3 days of rain. One day of sunshine, so what's happening is that it's not drying up. And every time we go up and down it, it just gets worse. Let me show you what she's doing here. She's trying to pat it down here. She's doing a pretty good job. Just scraping it. Just how low those tires are, how soft this dirt is. And she's is trying to push that rock down flat because we don't want to remove it because it holds the soil in place. So again, we're just getting used to this stuff. Just remember guys, we are all new at this, so. That's what she's working on this beautiful sunny day. And these are rare so far, but it's really nice feeling to have the sunshine coming down, and we are popping out tons of solar power today, so those batteries tonight will be fully charged, so the generator won't have to come on, and it hasn't come on for a number of days, so which is great. We are trying to fix. Look at this. Just we're dropping TL off. She's doing her shift. This actually isn't bad. This is clay. This is the stuff you got from the bottom, eh?
Part of it.
But just look at this. It is just insane. Like, these are deep ruts. And the dirt is just... I'm afraid I can't bring the truck down here. This is what we're having to deal with. And it's like nothing is draining. So we got TL in the tractor, and she's going to try to level it off so we can get out of here tomorrow. This is really scary because this place is so wet. She's trying everything to prevent herself from getting stuck. So, anyways. But hopefully she's successful. I mean, the outer edge here, coming out to the other edge, she can come up that way. That center though is just a write-off. The sun is starting to go down, and TL's still down there working on that road. Hopefully things are going well. Ozzie is patiently waiting for Mom to come up. She is still down there, and it's already dusk. Oh, you can see her coming through the bush. She's slowly returning. Here comes Mom. It's a beautiful day, and we are heading back to southern Ontario. Hop in, bud. Let's go. Look at that. We got your mat and everything. Come on. Come in. Get up there. Good boy.
Do you want me to do that? Because you really should pay attention.
Okay, so I gotta stay on your side of the rock. So TL worked on this all yesterday. It says she's a disaster. Oh, there's rocks up. She didn't get buried. I'm just trying to figure, oh my God. I just don't know where to go. I think I'm going to have to hover along the side here and then here. This is going to be ugly. Truck's up there. I don't think there's any good way to do this. Oh. Nope. I'm going to have to come right in through here. All right, this is going to be a tough ride.
I don't know if you want me out this window.
No, you don't want to be out the window. Because I'm going to have to hit this really hard. Hang on. Come on, turn, turn, turn.
You're good now. You're good now. You're good now. You're good now.
It was a nightmare. We buried the front end of this thing. Can't wait till Gord comes up and fixes that spot. That is the worst compared to any spot. It wasn't like that last year, but it became so saturated. And the wheels weren't turning. So we were just sliding the direction, whatever the momentum was. Anyways, we made her down.
Those rocks. Going down back there. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit! That just pushed 6 trees down. Oh, and there's another one going. Oh, it's so great!
We are heading back to the cabin after a number of days in southern Ontario. Now, when we left, the driveway that enters into the cabin was an absolute disaster. And for a number of weeks, we have been working with a gentleman that would come in and change that road. And the approach was to just take the 4 so-called damaged areas and flatten them out and bring in gravel and clean it up and reinforce it so there's not any runoff. Anyways, after our conversation, in order to put ditches along the side, we had to widen the road. Anyways, Terry Lynn didn't come back with me to Southern Ontario for work. She stayed up at the cabin. And Gord, which is doing the work, he has a dozer and he has a tractor, and he has been widening, flattening, putting in the drainage, and knocking down trees left, right, and center. So I'm about 45 kilometers away from the cabin. This is going to be an interesting experience. So I look forward to bringing you guys along and just showing the improvements and what it looks like now, because I'm excited, because this is going to be a difference between day and night. I have no idea what to expect. I know TL has sent me some pictures, but pictures just sometimes don't always give the big picture of what it's going to look like or what it should look like. Like, you couldn't tell that there were certain elevations that were created in order to improve the drainage and stuff like that. So anyways, come along. This is going to be a fun trip, and we're going to see what improvements have been made in a short period of time at the cabin.
Forget about it. That's the next one is picked up. Manages emotions. I think you'd agree. Sometimes.
Where's that rock from? Was it on the edge here before?
It was there, but the edge of the road was here.
Yeah, he widened it right up.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is sweet. And pushed all those rocks back.
Trees that he took down here.
Yeah. So she's mucky.
But you see what he's done.
But it's all
here.
clay. Yeah, so he's created
Yeah.
a trench here. And then the water will all come and push this way. So he's got it leaning to the one side. Look how wide this is. You don't have to go through the holy smokes. Look at the trees that are down. Oh my God. This one. And then
It came from over here.
all these ones together. We got a lot of trees, I guess, to cut up. He's got this big one here, and then there's another big one right here. And then a few small ones in here. But yeah, look at the size of that guy. That is a big guy.
That was the one with the face.
Is it? Wow. It is soft still.
So this is the one when he pushed. You saw the 6 trees go down, like boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
That was it.
Wow, it is crazy down here. The bugs are absolutely insane. But we're turning the bugs, we're spinning them up because we're pretty well killing their nests. But we got this all done. This is down by a creek, which is right there, and our little pond, which is right there. So we're just finishing off, just getting rid of some of the overgrowth, and we're leveling out the road that comes into this spot, because eventually in time we're going to put some bunkies in here, and we're going to redo the pond, and this is going to be open to friends of ours that come up with trailers and that. So anyways, now we have to go down to the clover field, which is the hunting spot, and we're going to flatten out the trail that leads into that so we can get the little tractor in and chop up all of the overgrowth there, and then we're going to lay some more clover. So lots happening today.